So your name is?
Andrea Montgomery.
Hi.
And, thank you. Oh, that's okay. I'm sorry, I'm so accustomed to doing this, and it's been a long time since I've held a microphone, so I'm excited. But I'm here, and I just want to say that my life, I realized that this week in coming that I didn't know anything about the ministry, but someone about a month ago, we were talking, and I was sharing with this person, she's not here tonight, that God was really, I know He's doing some things in me because I was told that I needed to have a bilateral jaw replacement as a result of an accident that I had July of this past year. The interesting thing about that is that in the process of all this, I'm wearing braces at such a young age because I went in for just to have a wisdom tooth extracted. And it went great, it was fine, but 10 days later, my jaw broke that morning. It woke me from my sleep. And later that afternoon, it became disengaged. That particular event was 5 years ago. And between May of that year and October, I had 5 procedures, 4 surgeries where I was hospitalized. And I was wired for almost 20 weeks. Actually, I was wired 20 weeks. When the wiring came off, my face was so distorted, and it was just, my daughters would look at me and they would weep. And she said, "Mom, you don't want to be deformed." But in the midst of that, there was so much, my doctors were telling me, "You have such a great attitude. You have a great attitude. This is wonderful." And you know what? God did give me the grace to go through that. Even though I was at peace, there was so much going on in my life. And there were some disappointments that are a carryover from growing up, so a whole life of trauma. But after that, I went to see an orthodontist, and he's like, "Yes, I can do this." He's a specialist. He's supposed to be very good at what he does. And he told me there wasn't anything else he could do. You know, that everything was aligned, the TMJ, and that's when he sent me to a specialist. And the specialist told me that to have the bilateral jaw replacement would, you know, that's what I needed to have done. Also, in the meantime, I was also diagnosed with problems with my vertebrae.
So have I been touching anywhere where there's been pain, where there's pain? Yeah, that the Lord has shown me where to touch.
Yeah. That after I fell out, I was driving, I had this car accident. So one car accident is really a strange freak accident. I was at the bank, and my instrument and my checks I was depositing for just got stuck. And when the young man pushed the drawer back out, it fell. I had to open my door to get it. Well, I lost my balance, and my car started, I ended up kicking it in gear. And I actually just made this little nice ramp in there. I didn't have any damage to the bank, so we didn't know anything for that. I actually was drug underneath the car. My left foot was. And I had to give in. I had to let go. And it rolled over me. My knee, my foot. God is great because there was only something broken in my foot. And coming here, I know that God's been saying restoration. Yes, my help, yes. Restoration, restoration. So I never heard of you all before a month ago. I did not know anything about this ministry, but it was the Lord that allowed me to be sent an email to see this. I asked my husband about it, and he said, well, I asked my counselor about it, and she said, sounds great. You should probably look into this. And my husband asked me, had I made my reservations and had I registered? So I knew that God had called me here, and I am so thankful because I know what it's like to have miracles in your life. But now, once again, I am thankful because almost everything that you said that you've gone through is something that I've gone through in my body. And God is, I'm free. I actually came with this.
Look at this.
Okay? This is all of it. I recognized probably about 9 months ago, this is ridiculous. You know, this is ridiculous. I was in so much pain. And the neurosurgeon told me at my last visit 6 weeks ago, I asked him if I could possibly have a prescription for physical therapy. And he looked at me and he said, you know physical therapy is not going to fix this. Okay. His assistant said to me, well, are you ready for surgery? I said, no, I'm waiting for God to heal me. And it actually came out of my spirit. It came out of my spirit because someone had prayed for me earlier that day. And you know what? I am so thankful that God would come down, look down from heaven to Birmingham, Alabama, where I've been in isolation, dealing with rejection, having so much pain that I was almost embarrassed for when my husband came in. He'd say, you're back in the bed again.
Yeah.
You're back in the bed again.
So I'm going to ask, how are you right now?
Oh, I am wonderful. And I love my little finger. I will no longer be bothered with adult onset OCD.
That's right.
And ADD.
There you go.
But you know what? I am so thankful that I am healed and delivered. I'm just going to walk out my healing because devil, I once walked in power with the Lord. It's still been there, but so much of life carried it away and stole it.
It's still there.
Oh, it's still there. And you know, he comes back again because I slammed my head about 2 weeks ago. And I was like, I got up and I thought, what in the world? It scared my daughter, it scared the baby. And she said,
So did we get rid of this?
oh, yeah. Oh, I got rid of that part then.
All right.
I said, oh, no way.
Okay.
Oh, no way. This is my body.
And your
This
life.
is my life.
All right, good.
And thank you so much for the ministry work. It is just...
You worked hard, honey.
I'm still working. I'm still working.
You did good. Stop. It just sounds like God did an overall. Is that it?
Yes.
Out of everything, right?
Yes. And I've been waiting for this. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Lord. I mean, my husband has one, but I've actually been praying. And I'm going to have to find out where you got this. This is something that I desired, and we will be...
You're not leaving with it.
No.
I know you got a lot while you were here. This is one thing you're not getting.
Okay, I understand that.
I love you and everything.
This is an image. This is a vision.
Just want to clear some things up. I'll give you anything, but not my sword or my husband.
Oh. Good.
1, 2, 3.